This is definitely garbage. Look. Look at this. It's red. Yeah. Definitely garbage.
It's important to start teaching the children in the community about the trees, to be aware that they're living creatures, and to kind of tell their families and their neighbors to also take care of the trees because we need them. They make you feel good, and a lot of them don't get this opportunity to play in gardens or work on trees.
What do you like about it?
It's fun and it's helpful. And you can explore lots of things.
Like what?
Like you can explore rocks.
What else?
And you can see lots of like snails and worms and stuff was in the ground.
We got a grant from Whole Food Kids Foundation for $2,000 for starting a school garden. And also this year we funded by the Citizen Committee of New York to greening the surrounding spaces of schools. It's like $4,500 grant for. So that's the event was planned for today. Yeah, and we started a garden process in the rooftop, and it's been like ready to plant for our seedling that is growing inside the classroom.
We've been doing this event every spring, fixing up our trees, adding compost, mulch, and we've also added the healthy portion where we open up the school and we have dance, tennis, and healthy habits all around for the kids to pick up.
And we have a garden initiative going on with Harlem Seeds, where the children have started young seedlings of different types of vegetables, and we're going to transplant them so that the school can have a garden and hopefully create a little bit of awareness about eating healthier. We motivated them by talking about an organic pizza, the types of things that you would need to have on a pizza pie, like tomatoes and basil and fresh herbs. So that's how we began our seedlings, and they've planted a ton of things and they've started to sprout, and now we're going to transplant them.
I think some of them are mystified. They're always amazed to start with something so tiny like a seed that they put in the ground themselves, they add the water, and in just a couple of days where there was nothing, suddenly there's something. And there's lots of oohs and ahs, and they run over to check every morning. They want to know who's watering today. They're very eager and excited to be a part of it. We planted, gosh, maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and we have, the kids call it, there's a jungle in there. The corn didn't do so well because they pick it up and look at it all the time.
And because we did such a great job last year on the 146th Street side, the city decided to give us 9 more trees, which we are working on today to add tree guards. There was a lot of dog leftovers on the tree beds, and we were concerned that these young trees weren't going to make it, and they were a direct result of our efforts for 2 years, so we felt we had to do something about them, and we wrote a grant, and thankfully we got it through Citizens Committee of New York, and we're adding tree guards today and some perennials, a nice rich soil mixture, and a few annuals, but the idea is to just get some good stuff going on in there so that next year they'll be healthy. We have some vinca vines, which are perennials, and they'll spread. I think some hostas, some dusty millers, some begonias, and we're also putting mulch. And the soil was also a great last minute thing from the urban garden of Harlem. Usually, we promote to the school community, and then the community at large sees what we're doing, and we get thank yous because it shows that someone cares about the community.